coach Hugo Broos, and next to him is our captain, Ronman Williams. So what we'll do by way of the way we're going to run things today, the coach will give us his opening remarks, and once he's done, then you can then ask your questions to the coach and to the captain. But when you do ask your questions, please give us your name and your publication so that we know who is asking the question of the coach. Over to you, coach.
Good afternoon. Looking at the numbers of journalists who are on this press conference means that tomorrow it's an important game, and it's an important game. I think before one match was played that Nigeria and we were maybe favourite to win the group, and now we are in a situation that I didn't really expect from the beginning. 6 points ahead on Nigeria, 5 points ahead on Benin, and that with 3 games to play. So that means that we are in a good position, but it's still not finished. I think it should be a big mistake from our side to think now that nothing can happen again. It's up to us to play a very good game against a very good team, who maybe will play his last chance tomorrow. If Nigeria is not winning, then they are in very big problems, so the pressure is on them. But that doesn't mean that we know that it will be a tough game. We will try to win it, like we do always, every game. And if we can, it should be a very good result, fantastic result. But what I said already before the game of Lesotho last week, if we have 4 on 6 on the 2 games, I will also be happy. But that doesn't mean that we will play tomorrow for a draw. This is too dangerous to do that, so again, we will try to win it.
Thank you, coach. I will open the floor, but we'll start with the coach, and then you can also start after we are finished with the coach. So just let us know who's asking the questions. Can you take us? So, yeah.
Coach Morgan Peak from IFM. Big game for you guys, as you mentioned now, but in this, do you see this as an opportunity for the team? Just to silence the critics and just move forward and show what South Africa falls in about?
Yeah, it's a big opportunity we have tomorrow. We all know if we win the game, we are qualified. This is not mathematically, but then it should be a miracle if we shouldn't qualify. So we all know that. And it's a big opportunity to win the game tomorrow. But again, we are playing against a very good opponent also. And it's not because they are 6 points behind us that we have to think that Nigeria is not a good team anymore. When you see the players there, they all play abroad in big teams in Europe. So that means there is quality. But we don't have fear to play that game of tomorrow. I think we make a fantastic qualifier still now. We lost in Rwanda, but that was not because of us, but because of the situation and the location. I repeat again, it was a scandal that the World Cup qualifier has to be played on such a pitch, in such a stadium. This is really a scandal. And then you see afterwards they play in a new stadium. So this is the reason why we lost that game there. But for the rest, we did what we had to do. Winning games that we had to win, and being happy with a draw if we played a draw. So now, okay, if we can do it, we will do it, and the opportunity is there. But we don't forget, and you don't have to forget either, that Nigeria still is a very good team.
Coach, the injury of Osimhen, does it make it easy for you? Robin took my for 4-1.
We have also injuries, so and I think that even Osimhen is a very good striker, but I think there are lots of possibilities for the coach to replace him.
Sayuri Ibrahim from Transfer Market. I just want to ask, compared to Nigeria, who played a day later than us against Rwanda, considering that we've had a temporary base in Bloom, how important has that been, considering that these small margins will matter in such a tight group?
Same, considering that Nigeria played a day after us, we played on Friday. Is it a factor, the fact that we played a day after?
Well, when the result is good, everyone says, yeah, it was good that we played after or before an opponent. You just have to look at yourself, and I think that is something we have to do now also. We don't have to count on Rwanda or Benin or whatever. We know what we have to do, or we try to do that. And if we can achieve that, you are qualified. So I don't look at, this team is playing after us, or we are playing before that. You just have to focus on your own game, and that is what we will try to do. And what happens before or after us, that is not important if we do what we have to do.
Coach, Kalista from Nigeria. I have a question regarding the pitch. Some has complained that this stadium doesn't have the best pitch in South Africa, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that why is the Bafana Bafana making use of this pitch when you talk about the World Cup qualifiers? And you did just complain about the pitch.
I said already before, I'm not happy with the pitch either. And there were people who blamed me that I didn't want to play here. This is stupid. But the pitch is not what we wanted to have. And it's true, all the qualifiers we played on very good pitches. Okay, this one is not so good. There is no reason why we play here against Nigeria because of the pitch is not good. This is nonsense. We'd liked also to have a very good pitch like we had before, but yeah, it's not like that, and we have to do it with the pitch of tomorrow. And we played Friday also on this pitch, and that was not our choice. That was Lesotho, who was home team. But it's not that bad. That I have to say. I saw we all saw the game, I think, on Friday. We can't really blame that this is a very, very bad pitch. It's not what it has to be, but okay, it's for both teams. Huh? It's also for us. So, yeah, we have to play the game tomorrow, and that's all.
Coach, very good, yeah. Games like this require a lot of mental strength. What can you say about the mental strength of our team? 4 years now that we've been in charge, because previously it used to be an issue, but when you look at Bafana back then and you look at Bafana now, you can say things have changed. What can you say about the mental strength of this team?
You know, I said Friday after the game that we did on mental level a very good job on Friday. It was not easy to play that game with all the nonsense that has been told before. So that means that the team is also mentally strong, and we will need that tomorrow also. We believe in ourselves, we are confident, and again, we will try to beat Nigeria tomorrow, and we have a chance to do it, but I'm long enough in football to say that this is not sure, because Nigeria is also a very good team.
Greetings, Coach. Thomas is here. Coach, you did mention on Friday that Gezana, I think you were managing him a bit, from a fitness point of view. How is he looking ahead of this game? Is he in a good shape?
You know, before the game of Friday, we had 4 players who had 1 yellow card. It was Kuliso, but yeah, Kuliso is not with us. It was Engezana, it was Aubrey, and it was Foster. So we couldn't put them all on the bench and hope and as precaution of the game of tomorrow. We couldn't do that. So we took a little risk with Foster as a striker. Normally strikers don't get yellow cards. And with Aubrey, yeah, that was a risk. But everything went well. So, and also Engezana had a yellow card. So this guy, I put him on the bench because I didn't want to let him play and get a stupid yellow card. So that should mean that he was not able to play tomorrow. So again, we took some precautions on Friday, and yeah, it went well.
Coach, you have an experience of playing in the World Cup 1986. Can you hear me, Coach? Okay. Now I'm saying you have an experience of playing in the World Cup. I think 1986 in Mexico, and the World Cup will be hosted in Mexico. What have you told these players about what it's like playing in the World Cup? Just to drive them, for qualification.
He says after you played in the World Cup, you told the players what it means to play in the World Cup.
I think you don't have to tell the players what it means to play a World Cup. I think they all know. They just don't have the experience. That's all. And this is something where I can help them if we qualify for a World Cup. But I think when you are a football player and you have the opportunity to qualify for a World Cup, that you do everything to achieve it. Because this is really the highest level you can achieve as a football player, also as a coach. So I was, in '86, I was with Belgium in Mexico. So I want to be there again, maybe in Mexico, but then as a coach. Last one.
Hi, Coach. From Lindsay. Coach.
You're nearly out of the stadium.
Coach, you know the love-hate relationship between Nigeria and South Africa on and off the pitch. Just going into this clash, how tough do you think the battle's going to be? Most people having been saying that Nigeria isn't the force that it used to be. However, when they play against South Africa, they always up their game. So how tough do you think that battle's going to be tomorrow?
You know, whoever the 2 teams would be in such a game, it will always be a tough game. And maybe there's some more, rivalry between the 2 countries. But yeah, that is also part of the game. And it's just up to us to manage them and not losing the head because the rivalry is so high and we just have to play our game and not looking at, oh, it's Nigeria, this and that. Okay, it's nice and it's good for football that there is rivalry between 2 countries. But this is not, for us, not the most important thing. We beat Nigeria. We are practically qualified for the World Cup. And that is important, not the fact that we should beat Nigeria.
All right, guys, it's the last question of the coach. You can get the next batch of questions to the captain.